Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Margaret Johnson. Thank you so much for joining us. Hurricane Dorian is still unleashing his fury on the Bahamas. The storm has killed at least 5 people. 21 others are hurt. Much of the Bahamas underwater right now, including the airport in Fremont. And the storm is so bad, emergency crews are urging people to find flotation devices and grab hammers to break out of their attics if necessary. Dorian slowed to a near standstill as it shredded roofs and hurled cars. The storm even forced rescue crews to take shelter. Well, we have team coverage this afternoon as the storm churns towards the Carolina coast. Our Kenny Beck is live in Myrtle Beach, but we began this afternoon with meteorologist Brian Slocum. Brian, what's the latest on Dorian?
Well, the storm itself is finally on the move again, Margot. It's been drifting to the north, picking up little by little some forward speed. Stationary for much of the overnight hours. Started to creep away from Grand Bahama Island with 1 mile an hour forward speed, now 2 miles per hour, and weakening all the while, too. It's now a Category 2 storm with 110 mile an hour winds, down 75 miles per hour from its peak on Sunday afternoon, where top winds reach 185. The actual center of the storm is kind of clouded in a little bit more. We have some better rain bands on the northern side, and that will continue to creep to the north. That's one of our concerns moving forward in the week, as the heavy rains could set up in a situation that might be similar, not exactly like Hurricane Matthew 3 years ago. The storm continues to track northward. It's expected to pick up some forward speed gradually, making a pretty big turn in that kind of that little left-hand turn from Georgia into South Carolina sometime late tomorrow, early Thursday, and then the track should be somewhat closer to the North Carolina and South Carolina coastline, potentially making landfall either near Wilmington or in the southern Outer Banks. What's good news for us is that our cone has shrunk quite a bit. I do not think this is going to have an inland track, which would obviously have more of an influence on our weather for Thursday. I think as the storm continues to move by us, it could bring torrential rains and very strong winds to coastal communities. We'll have some at times gusty conditions and some light rain in our area. We'll have the latest on the storm, talk about our impact day and when we expect that to happen coming up in a bit.
Brian, thank you. And let's continue our team coverage right now. Our Kenny Beck is live at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina this afternoon. And Kenny, what is the story there?
Well, Margot, good afternoon. It is a double red flag day here at Myrtle Beach. The rip currents are just too strong. Lifeguards say you may not, under any circumstance, get in the water. And this is, of course, a good 36 hours or so before Dorian is expected to be off the coast here. The Grand Strand is preparing for Dorian in different ways. Some businesses already putting up barriers and boards over their windows and doors. We've seen a few that are closed, but many haven't done that much at all, at least nothing that's visible. And you wouldn't necessarily know a strong Category 2 hurricane is coming based on the current conditions. It's sunny out today. It's warm. It's a little bit windy. The hotel that we're staying at is about half capacity right now. Many people got out of town yesterday, but some of the folks who are still here say they're not going anywhere.
We stop our responses at about 55 miles an hour. That's for the safety of our personnel. It's not just us. Police do a similar thing along with public works. So it's not safe for our people to be out there. So, you know, if you get in trouble, we may not be there to assist you at that point.
I've been pretty much concerned, but been praying for the whole time. We arrived here on Sunday around 4 o'clock, exactly around 4 o'clock p.m. on Sunday, and was very concerned, so I'm praying that the weather hold out. So far, it held out, but we know that the worst is yet to come.
We started at Breakers Resort, actually, and they evacuated us on Monday at noon, and then we came here. So they remained open, so we're here.
Not planning to leave?
Not right now, not at the moment, no.
And it is worth noting, only a section of Myrtle Beach is under that gubernatorial mandatory evacuation. That is Zone A, which runs from the ocean to Kings Highway. Horry County schools here down in South Carolina, they are closed today. They will remain closed indefinitely. And as for the latest advisory, there is currently a hurricane watch right now for the entire Grand Strand. That encompasses Myrtle Beach and about 60 miles total of coastline in this section of town. Live at Myrtle Beach, the this afternoon. Kenny Beck, WXII 12 News.
All right. Thank you so much, Kenny. And as North Carolina gets ready for Hurricane Dorian, they're remembering Hurricane Florence. It's 2 weeks shy of 1 year since that storm ravaged our state last year. Florence made landfall in Wrightsville Beach, then slowed to a crawl, dumping feet of rain, causing catastrophic flooding. Governor Cooper says the state learned some big lessons from Florence.
We're hoping this storm is moving a lot faster and that we won't have as much of a water situation as we had before. But we're going to keep getting ready in the event that this is a catastrophic storm. We know we will be affected, and we will be ready.
Well, the governor toured the Emergency Operations Center in New Hanover County to see how they are getting ready. And people along the Outer Banks, Crystal Coast, and Wilmington areas are getting out of Dorian's way. Mandatory evacuations are in effect for both residents and visitors in Dare County and Ocracoke Island. Tourists on Oak Island and Bald Head Island also must leave today. There are voluntary evacuations in Atlantic Beach, Beaufort, Emerald Isle, Indian Beach, and Cape Carteret. Well, students and staff at UNC Wilmington are also getting out of Dorian's way. Everyone has to be off campus by 5 o'clock today. UNCW has canceled classes for the rest of the week. The school says students and staff should stay away until further notice. Meantime, Coastal Carolina University's campus in Conway, South Carolina is emptying out. Administrators told 4,600 students and residence halls to leave ahead of Dorian. Those who don't have their own evacuation plans will be bused to safer locations, including some that are out of state.
Going home. Going all the way home. I'm getting out of Dodge. Going to the DMV. That's the plan. Yeah, Coastal, yeah, they're going to be prepared for it most definitely. They handled it really well last year and everything like that, so I don't expect anything different from them at all.
Much of the South Carolina coast is under evacuation orders because of the hurricane. Dorian is whipping winds along Florida's coast right now, and that includes Juno Beach, where the water is getting rough. Waukesha Bailey with our sister station has more.
We're here at Juno Beach, and what a difference 24 hours makes. Definitely feeling the effects of Dorian. As you can see, with this storm only 100 miles out, you are feeling the effects here. It's windy, the water is extremely choppy, and we barely have a beach left. As you can see, we have sea foam that's washing ashore. But Dorian, it's not only destroying our beach life, it is really having an effect on our marine life. Along the beach here, we have seen sea turtle nests destroyed. So you're seeing eggs all along this area. And this is only like 5 feet, and we've already counted over 15 or 20 shells that have been destroyed. Now, as you know, our South Floridians, we do take very much pride in our marine life. So Dorian, it is having an effect on us as well. Reporting from Juno Beach, Waukesha Bailey.
Waukesha, thank you. And of course, you'll want to stay with WXII 12 News for the latest on Hurricane Dorian. Just download our free mobile app right now. Be sure to turn on those alerts to be notified about Hurricane Dorian's impact along the Carolina coast. We'll also have the latest information on Dorian on WXII12.com.